What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and this will be my first review in maybe 2 to 3 years. I'm not sure exactly how long it's been, but it has been a while. So I'm definitely going to need your guys' support because obviously this channel, the direction I've been going has been news, and it'll still be news. But I also want to incorporate reviews so there's something in between things. So for that help, if you can hit this video with a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. Now, what we have here is this weekend's drop, which is the Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. Now, the release date is February 27th. They'll be available in men's sizing as well as grade school sizing. Men's will cost $200, while kids sizing will cost you $150. Now, later on in the video, I'm going to go over what you need to know about grabbing them. It's very straightforward. Also, I'll give you a close-up of this pair in this video, of course. My thoughts on them, craftsmanship, construction, all that good stuff. Months and months back, I was fortunate enough to see an early look at this pair, and I did a mock-up along with Z Sneakerhead Z to show what they would look like, and as you guys have found out, very on point. Now, the shoe features a mixture of suede and this crack-like material. Now, there was some rumors that said that the cracked material will eventually wear off, which it will. The rumor was true. However, some people have stated that it'll feature metallic silver. Now, I'll give you a close-up of that, but there is some areas on the shoe you can actually see the metallic silver bleeding out. So, like the toe, the tongue, those are two good places. Now, to the lateral side, all in Taupe Haze, right? We got the mesh netting that features Taupe Haze, and then we have black on the backdrop, black on the wings, and then moving to the midsole, we have mostly black and then some white. So get you into the heel. Let me move this out of the way. As you can see, the Jumpman is done in Taupe Haze. We got black on the back and then white around the midsole. So going around the shoe, we have the same situation on the medial side. Now, there's a bit more of that cracked material. I want to say cracked leather, but I'm not positive that's what it is. I know other people are calling it that. And this material is really fragile. If I was to just move this enough across it, it would eventually flake off in certain areas. But there was a video going around that used a Dremel, and not only did it strip off this material, but it also stripped the metallic silver. So getting you back to the toe, maybe you could see some of the metallic silver peering through. Now, the mesh netting on the sides, all that, same situation on the tongue. And then we have this very bright infrared that lands on the Jumpman. So overall, this shoe definitely reminds me of the Travis Scott Friends and Family. And that same red, as you can see, is on the inside of the tongue. I'm going to throw in some B-roll shots so you can get some better angles of that. Also, the insoles, they'll feature all infrared, and then we have a black Jumpman. Now, moving on to the sole, a little bit of a cleaner look going on here, mostly black throughout, infrared detailing, and white right in the middle. So we'll do a once over. To give you my opinion on the shoes, I think the colorway is nice. However, there is a lot of stuff that I personally want. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these. I might let them go. Although they are very clean in person, I'm a bit reluctant to let them go. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And to mention about the craftsmanship. So it's going to be hit or miss. That's with every pair. And as you guys know, it'll vary shoe to shoe. But some of the things that I've seen, which I saw way back when I was doing reviews, is that there is a lot of glue stains. To me, I don't see that as a huge deal anymore just because I've seen so many shoes. And I'm sure a lot of you guys don't as well. But I just wanted to throw that in there in case anybody was wondering. And as far as like the materials go, I mean, the cracked leather look or cracked material, whatever you want to call it, because I'm not entirely sure that it's cracked leather. It is a cool concept. Now, for the other areas that have suede, I would say it's a pretty decent suede. Some of the areas is a little bit rougher than others, but that's kind of what we get when we, Jordan brand shoes. It's kind of like that quality. But other than that, grabbing this shoe for retail won't be easy. Another feature that I like with the shoe is the box. So it features a patina like makeover. It somewhat resembles that of the cracked material that's used on the overlays. And of course, we have flight written across the box. Now, inside the box, it features infrared throughout, and then the same texture slash pattern that's used on the outside of the box as well as parts of the shoe also covers the tissue paper. Now, going forward with these reviews, I want to do a scale. So, on a scale from 1 to 5, I want to rate how hard it'll be to get whatever shoe I'm reviewing at the time or showcasing. Now, to me, it's really hard to say that any shoe is less than a 5 just because resellers have bought them all up. So, this would definitely be a 5. Now, I think the GS sizes may be a 4, but again, that just depends on the sizing. Now, they will be available at most retailers. So places like Finish Line, Foot Locker, Chic, Shoe Palace, Jimmy Jazz, sites like that, you'll be able to get your hands on them. Most of them will be doing raffles. However, there are some places that will do first come, first serve. Now, I recently checked what they're going for, and this is obviously for an early pair, and they're well into the 300s. They might have came down because it was a few days ago, but in my opinion, after they drop, more than likely they'll be in the mid to high 200s. Now, this information I'm giving not for resale advice, but more so for those that miss out and plan on buying for a resale, because there's a ton of shoes that I missed out on and I have to go and get at resale. A few of them is the Clot Air Jordan 14 and the Air Jordan 1 Neutral Gray. Those two I will be buying at resale, unfortunately, but I'm trying to be patient on the prices. So with this pair, I would be patient as well. I definitely see them coming down even to the 240 mark. However, that's just my opinion. If you want them, don't listen to me. Just, go ahead, buy them at resale once they're in that mid 200 range, because that's where I think is a reasonable area they'll be at for some time. Also, there is some hope that some retailers got a late shipment because that has been happening quite a bit. My suggestion is to call your store or look online at their website just to see if the raffle is open. And if not, give them a call, see if their shipment was delayed, because I've actually heard quite a few sites, or I should say stores, their shipment was delayed. So that's going to do it for this video. And just to recap for you guys, February 27th is when they're scheduled to release. And the retail price will be $200 for adult sizing and $150 for grade school sizing. Let me know your thoughts on this pair in the comment section below. I'll make sure to get back to you guys. I actually need to respond to the last two videos, so if you dropped a comment or had a question on those, I'll be getting back to you. And like always, I greatly appreciate a thumbs up. I know the reviews coming out, they're going to be slow because this channel really isn't known for reviews. So anything you can do, drop a like, comment, whatever it be, I greatly appreciate it. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.